Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane with a phone that once ruled the Android world, the Samsung Galaxy S5. Specifically, the G900A, the AT&T variant unlocked for GSM carriers. Is this 2014 flagship still worth considering in 2024? Let's find out. This particular model comes in charcoal black and boasts a 5.1-inch Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen. Remember those vibrant, saturated colors AMOLEDs are known for? They're here in full force, with a 1080 by 1920 pixel resolution protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. While not the sharpest by today's standards, it's still respectable. Under the hood, we've got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset, a quad-core processor clocked at 2.5 GHz and 2 GB of RAM. Now, 2 GB of RAM might sound paltry in the age of 8 GB and 12 GB phones. But remember, this phone ran Android KitKat and Lollipop back in its prime. While it can technically run newer Android versions via custom ROMs, don't expect a flawless experience. The 16 GB of internal storage is definitely limiting, but thankfully, it supports microSD cards up to a whopping 256 GB. One area where the S5 still holds its own is the camera. A 16-megapixel rear shooter with phase detection autofocus and an f2.2 aperture. It even captures 1080p video at 30 frames per second. For selfies, there's a 2-megapixel front camera. While not on par with modern smartphone cameras, the S5 can still capture decent photos in good lighting conditions. The S5 also features a removable 2,800 mAh lithium-ion battery. Remember those? A dying battery wasn't the end of the world. You just swapped it out for a fresh one. A huge plus for those who are always on the go. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, its age. This phone is almost a decade old. While it's impressive that it can still function, you'll encounter limitations. App compatibility might be an issue. Performance will be noticeably slower than modern devices, and security updates are non-existent. So, who is this phone for in 2024? Honestly, not many people. Perhaps someone looking for a cheap secondary device, a tinkerer interested in custom ROMs, or a nostalgic tech enthusiast. It's certainly not a daily driver for the average user, but holding this phone in my hand brings back a flood of memories. The textured back, the physical home button, the water resistance. These were all cutting-edge features back in the day. The Galaxy S5 represents a significant moment in smartphone history, and it's fascinating to revisit it. If you happen to stumble upon one for a very low price, it might be worth picking up for the nostalgia factor. But for a modern smartphone experience, you're much better off looking elsewhere. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Galaxy S5 in 2024. And as always, thanks for watching.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.